Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Canada Visa News. In this video, we are going to discuss 7 legit ways to move to Canada with no money. Please hit like, subscribe and don't forget to push the notification bell for coming up episodes. So pay attention and watch the video till the end. Let's jump into the video without any delay. When can you move to Canada without proof of funds? There are 7 instances where it is possible to move to Canada without providing proof of funds. Since proof of funds shows you have money, not having to present it means you don't need the money to move to Canada. The instances are: 1. When applying under the Canadian Experience Class. The Canadian Experience Class, CEC, is for those who already have experience of at least 1 year working in Canada in the past 3 years and want to apply for permanent residency. Thus, this option is available only for those who have had temporary residency and work authorization in Canada during which they gained work experience. 2. When you have work permit and valid job offer. Suppose you're currently authorized to work in Canada and have a job offer from a Canadian employer. In that case, you'll not need to provide proof of funds even if you're applying through the express entry programs such as Federal Skilled Trades Program and Federal Skilled Worker Program. However, moving to Canada through this option can be very difficult. Finding a Canadian employer willing to employ someone migrating can be quite dicey due to the stringent rules around it. But it's still an option worth trying because if it works, you don't need proof of funds to move to Canada. 3. Trade agreements. Canada has trade agreements with some countries that make few exceptions when it comes to immigration. Countries such as the US, members of the EU, Jordan, Chile, South Korea, Norway, Iceland, Mexico, etc., all have trade agreements with Canada. Citizens of these countries may be able to move to Canada for work if they work for a company that has a contract with a Canadian company or one that has a Canadian office. This is an intra-company transfer that'll enable you to work in Canada. If you work here long enough, you can qualify to apply for CEC or other permanent residency programs. 4. Spousal sponsorship. This is another way to move to Canada without any money. If your partner or spouse is a permanent resident or citizen, they can sponsor your permanent move to the country. But this is only legal when the relationship is real, and the authorities don't support sham marriages and relationships. So, you'll need to exhaustively prove the validity of your relationship before you can make use of this method to move to Canada. 5. International Experience Canada. You can also move to Canada through international experience or working holiday. This only applies to citizens of select countries who are within a certain age range. People from countries such as Australia, Japan, Mexico, Chile, Costa Rica, and most EU members can use this option. It's open to people between 18 to 35, with some countries having an age limit of 29 or 30. There are 3 types of IEC available, and you can use the experience gained through this program to secure permanent residency. 6. Live-in caregiver. If you're not a skilled worker, this is one of the cheapest ways to move to Canada. You'll need between 6 months of training or a year of caregiver experience and a job offer to apply for and get a work permit. The Live-in Caregiver program is a career-specific pathway to move into Canada even without having money. 7. Visitor visa. If you need a work permit and job offer to move to Canada, you can use a visitor visa to secure this. Even though you can't work using a visitor visa, you can still communicate with potential employers. Visitor visa usually lasts for 6 months or less and is generally used for vacation. So, you can plan your next vacation for Canada and use that opportunity to talk to potential employers before returning home to start your work permit process. That's all for today in this video. What's your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comment section below. Hopefully the information was useful to you. See you later in the upcoming episodes. Till then, take care.